Roger, 1202, we copy it.
35 degrees, 750, coming down to 23. 540 feet, down at 15. 1050 feet, down at 4. Altitude, velocity light, 3.5 down, 220 feet. 11 forward, coming down nicely, 200 feet, 4.5 down, 5.5 down. 100 feet, 3.5 down, 9 forward. Okay, 75 feet, guys looking good, down a half. 6 forward.
60 seconds.
Lights on, forward, forward. 40 feet, down 2.5, picking up some dust. Straight shadow. 4 forward, drifting to the right a little.
30 seconds.
Forward, just. Contact light. Okay, engine stop.
We copy you down, Eagle.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Well, hello everybody. I bet y'all been wondering what I've been up to. Well, not all of you, but a few of you have, because I've been getting emails and messages and whatnot. It's been an awful busy spring. I'm just trying to catch up around here. So if you want to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube, if you're just curious and want to know if old Waylon's still a-kicking, you can always go to WaylonWire.com and click on Instagram, and I post there almost daily. Some little something, you'll see what I'm up to anyway. And remember, you don't need an Instagram account to go look at the pictures and little video clips and whatnot there. So check old Waylon out at WaylonWire.com. You know, I put up my last video of us going to the car show. I had a lot of people comment and said, well, you should have taken the Rockabilly also. Well, I did, and this picture was in the video. I can't believe how many people missed it, because you can see here it was the very first one in the lineup. Well, all kinds of things going on this spring. I'd forgotten that I jammed a stick in the radiator or something last fall when I parked the Hoopy, so had a hole in the radiator, had to cut these cores and roll them up and crimp them down, and I finally got that fixed, and I figured while I was at it, I may as well get rid of those ratty old seats that was in there. And Kerwood had dumped off some Honda seats, I believe, up here, and they're in pretty good shape, so I got those installed, and I think they look pretty good, you know, for a Hoopy. I guess the proper name's a Hoopty. My dad always called it a Hoopy. I reckon because when you ride in it, you go, Hoopy! I think I spent almost a full day weeding my garden boxes and getting them straightened up, and got a few things planted. I loaded up my tractor and headed down to my son's house, and we took out 3 big golden arborvitaes. Probably been there since the 1950s. They were 8 feet in diameter. And now that they're gone, the house looks bigger, the yard looks bigger. It's just a good deal to have them out of there. I loaded them onto my trailer and drug them home, but my tractor was down at my son's house, so I just tied them to a post and drove out from under them. You know, where there's an Archie, there's a way. But I worked out pretty good. Got them offloaded. Once I got my tractor home, I shoved them up on the burn pile, and that's where they'll sit until the next time it rains. Of course, that might be September. Well, after I got those trees out of the way, I spent a couple of days putting down some laminate flooring throughout my son's house. And it turned out pretty good. It's real easy to put down, and they seem to be real happy with it. Oh, Noah, he decided he could go skating in his room now. Last year I built my daughter-in-law a raised garden bed, and she loved it and wanted another one. So I built her another 3x8 raised bed. Got ready to go get a load of dirt to take down there. And wouldn't you know it, I broke my tractor clean in half. Look at that. Is that a mess? I sent my son this picture and I said, I wonder what it's going to cost to get this fixed. Just kidding. You know I'm going to fix it. I pieced it back together, and one lonely farmer said, better put one on the bottom side too, and I did. I put a fish plate on top and bottom and side, and they're not all showing in these pictures, but this is my upside down weld where I stand on my head. It ain't very pretty, but it's burned in pretty good, about as good as my chest was when I got done with it. Well, I got my dirt loaded up and got it down there, and I started shoveling it out of that trailer and into the box. And my daughter-in-law came out and she said, I've never seen anybody work as fast as you do. I suppose it took me about 20 minutes to unload that one shovel at a time. And I said, well, I grew up on a farm, and you know, my dad would have said, what took you so long? So we got her garden bed all squared away, and the next order of business was to fix that big hole in the fence you see there. Had a bad windstorm back in the spring, and it blew the fence down and blew the neighbor's trampoline through that fence and through their yard and broke part of the back fence. I mean, that thing was moving. But I got it all fixed up. It's good as new now. You know, it seems like this year there's just not enough hours in the day, so it's a good thing my old lawnmower's got a headlight on it. Now I can work day and night. And my good old sister's come through for me again, bless her heart. She reupholstered my dice to hang on my mirror, and so now they match my spark plug wires and my coffee cup and my wheels and my shirt and my shoes. And my hat. Got a couple new hats. The Radillac and WhalingWire.com. Well, alright now, that's about it for this time. Thanks a lot for stopping by. It's good to see everybody. And I appreciate you.